It has happened. It is here. It has occurred. Ethereum spot ETF approved, right? SEC approved 8 different spot Ethereum ETFs, right? This is major news. This is huge, right? This is very anticipated news, right? At first, we were actually in denial that this ETF was actually going to even get approved, right? But as soon as SEC actually asked for these firms to actually update their applications, that's when we knew that this ETF was actually coming. It is actually here. The SEC actually approves this ETF as of May 23rd, 2024. This leaves a lot of room for inflows for Ethereum. Although this is a more broader approval, these ETFs haven't went live trading yet, right? We don't know exactly when these Ethereum ETFs will go live trading, but the firms have to actually submit an application of their specific ETF that will be approved by SEC. Now, this is more broader approval saying yes, you could actually have an Ethereum ETF, right? And it basically approves the 8 that we have been speaking about. You have the ETFs from BlackRock, Fidelity, Grayscale, Bitwise, Vanik, ARK, Invesco, and Franklin Templeton. Why is this so big, right? Why does the ETF actually matter? In order for these guys to even offer an ETF, right, what needs to happen is they need to actually buy the actual asset of Ethereum. In order for these guys to offer this ETF to clients, they need to buy actual Ethereum. Not only did SEC want to actually take Ethereum to court to decide whether it was a security or commodity, but guess what, guys? They have declared Ethereum as a commodity. This is a digital commodity that's right before our eyes, right? Bitcoin has been declared as a commodity. They're treating Ethereum and Bitcoin as if they were the same, right? Now, this is major. A lot of capital is about to enter the market, guys, and if you guys haven't DCA'd and was in there, and while the market was down, while I was able to show you where the DCA dollar cost average and actually buy Ethereum, right? Then you may have missed the train of this wealth transfer that is coming, right? But of course, not only is funds going into Ethereum, but Ethereum has more than just its blockchain, more than just its Ethereum coin to offer, right? It has metaverses, right? It has digital real estate on those metaverses. It has decentralized finance, right? All this money is about to trickle into these different altcoins, right? Built on Ethereum's network. Not only is Ethereum going to be affected by this approval, right? This actually starts and triggers a super cycle for crypto, right? And that's because there's so much money that's about to come into these markets. Right now, Ethereum is not really doing much, right? If you were expecting Ethereum to go to the moon when the ETF approval happened, right? Maybe there's people out there that obviously wanted that to happen, but it's bigger than that. We haven't even started trading yet. When these ETFs actually start trading, that's when we'll start seeing inflows, and that's when we'll start seeing Ethereum start to pump and rise, right? We do not know when that date is, but when these firms actually submit their applications for their specific ETF and get approved, that's when, for the approval date of trading, that's when we could see Ethereum really get those percentage gains. 40%, 30% gains, right? So that's when we will see those gains. This is probably bigger than the Bitcoin ETF, right? And that's only because majority, like when it comes to the Ethereum blockchain, a lot of the altcoins are built on top of Ethereum. But also, it's bigger than Bitcoin because what does this actually have to say about other coins, other layer 1 coins like Solana? What does this have to say about Solana? What does this have to say about Avalanche? Are they commodities? Can they have ETFs? Right? I believe that we will be seeing a Solana ETF not too far from now, right? Now, and obviously Ethereum and Solana, they're both layer 1. They're very similar, except for Solana is just more efficient, cheaper, faster, but Ethereum attracts more of the developers than Solana does, right? Just because it has been out and it has proved itself over the years, right? Nothing could actually outpace the Ethereum blockchain, right? So this right here is the actual document of SEC, the approval from SEC, right? SEC granting the approval of the Ethereum ETFs, right? So if we look at this paper, right, it says self-regulated organizations, NYSE, May 23rd, 2024, of course, the NASDAQ stock market, LLC, right? And this is the order right here. Order granting accelerated approvals of proposed rules changes as modified by amendments to list and trade shares of Ether-based exchange traded products, right? Also known as ETPs, right? So they came up with this document, and this document basically is the document that basically approved all of the ETFs, right? So if we scroll down, right, it kind of explains the different ones. So these are the different Ethereum. This is the different ETFs that we have right here. Number 1. So filed with securities and filed with the SEC, right? Proposed rules change to list and trade shares of the following. NYSE ARCA proposes to list and trade shares of the Grayscale Ethereum Trust and the Bitwise Ethereum ETF under NYSE ARCA rules, right? iShares Ethereum Trust, that's the third one. We have the Vanik Ethereum Trust, the ARC 21 shares Ethereum ETF, the Investco Galaxy Ethereum ETF, the Fidelity Ethereum Fund, and the Franklin Ethereum ETF, right? Those are the 8 ETFs that were approved on May 23rd. So what we got here is the Ethereum ETF document, right? I mean, it's very straightforward. So what now? What now, right? I mean, this leaves a lot of space for the Ethereum and a lot of other coins to actually grow and really get the return. This is pretty similar towards what we have seen with the Bitcoin ETF, right? The Bitcoin ETF actually, that was approved, right? They had first came out and, they had leaked the approval, right? And then relaunched it and said that, hey, we're coming out now and we're now actually granting approval of these Bitcoin ETFs. And then a couple weeks later, they actually started trading. I think that would be the same for Ethereum. Ethereum will actually, start trading probably in a couple weeks or months. So that's something that we can see very soon. Get ready, guys. This is major news, right? We have so much catalyst. We have so much catalyst at hand right now when it comes to this decision-making process, and this is major, right? This is major news. This has changed crypto. This has changed the industry forever. This is digital scarcity that's literally being created in front of your eyes, right? I mean, like this is crazy to see actually happen, right? I mean, before they would deny Ethereum, deny Bitcoin, and deny all of crypto, and now they're actually accepting and actually adopting cryptocurrency, right? I mean, if you have gotten into a position before these approvals, right, you're gonna be looking pretty. You're gonna look your portfolio is gonna be looking very pretty when it comes down to, after this bull run, right? And when these ETFs actually start trading, what's next? What's next after this Ethereum ETF? What does this actually have to say for Solana? We may actually get a Solana ETF in the future that actually have been something that has been spoken about and speculated about and in the air, right? So, that's all speculation, but I think that that's very soon to come. I mean, the Ethereum ETF was very soon to come too. I mean, right after the Bitcoin ETF, the Ethereum ETF basically just came, right? SEC just came and was like, okay, yeah, we'll approve it. It's Bitcoin and crypto is not an industry that's under the rug anymore, right? It's actually something that these institutions are actually adopting, and the governments and the masses, they're actually adopting. So that's great news. That's great news for what's to come for the sector. So so other than that, I mean, this is probably some of the biggest news that have came out this year. It's here. It's finally here. Many were denying that this was actually going to get approved, right? It's approved, and guys, wait, the inflows are incoming. As soon as we see these ETFs actually, go live and start trading, the inflows are coming. These institutions are going to be buying up Ethereum by the thousands, by the millions every single day, right? So get ready for the inflows, get ready for the massive gains. Stay up to date with what's going on within the industry. If you guys aren't, please actually join the community, right? Link in the description to actually join the community and receive weekly email outlooks of what's actually happening in the market, right? With Forex and with crypto, and the economic calendar with expected news. So without further ado, I'll see you guys on the next video. Stay safe.